What we're really talking about is cultivating human ability, human capacity. And all our kids, all of us, have tremendous abilities. Whether they flourish depends on how they're nourished.
The Oklahoma Creativity Project is really a long-term visionary focus on building a brighter future for all Oklahomans, providing the best quality of life for Oklahomans through better jobs, better work experiences, through better educational opportunities, and better and greater cultural opportunities. And I think that's exactly what the Creativity Project will do.
The Oklahoma Creativity Project is a coalition of organizations and individuals who are working together to make Oklahoma a world-renowned center of creativity and innovation in culture, commerce, and education. The goal for Oklahomans to succeed in the 21st century. How will this project do that? First, through publicity, creative ideas, solutions, and innovations throughout the state of Oklahoma become examples for all Oklahomans, helping them develop their own creativity. Secondly, through a variety of grants, programs, and initiatives, the project will help fund creative change for the economic and cultural prosperity of Oklahoma, so that we can really be the wonderful place we're destined to be. What is creativity? Well, it's something all of us have, every single one of us. It's the ability to imagine, to think outside the box, to see deteriorating old streets in an Oklahoma City warehouse district and to turn it into Bricktown, a new center of commerce and culture. Oklahoma has a proud history of creativity and innovation. The shopping cart was invented here, and so was the parking meter, voicemail, and the world's first personal computer. The pilot's pressure suit, forerunner of the first spacesuit, was invented by Oklahoma's most famous aviator, Wiley Post. Today, Oklahoma is the only U.S. state recognized by the World Creativity Forum as a creative district, a distinction sought by cities and regions around the world. Creativity is an essential mindset if Oklahoma is to succeed in the 21st century. What does this mean in terms of business? For I2E, Ideas to Enterprise, creativity means working with startup entrepreneurs here in Oklahoma.
If we're going to create a more diverse economy and avoid some of the booms and busts cycles, then we need to do something different, and what we can do differently is build on the great ideas and the entrepreneurial skills of our people. That's what I2E is all about. And so far we've had 150 or so companies that have been successful in raising capital, and collectively they've raised close to $300 million. We have concentrations of activity in the biosciences and information technology and software. We're seeing emerging growth in things like nanotechnology. But creativity really goes across all of human existence, I think. And I think it's really about your ability to imagine things, imagine new ideas, new concepts, new places in the mind.
Innovation is a mission to Jay Martin and his company, Martin Bionics. Jay and his team are combining bionic and prosthetic technology to create a new era in which human beings and prosthetics with artificial intelligence function as one, creating new lives for people. For Chesapeake Energy Corporation, one of the keys to innovation in the future is
natural gas is actually at an almost unlimited supply in the United States, and we are finding more and more every day. We think that once the merits of natural gas are widely appreciated, that we'll see natural gas used as a transportation fuel widely in the United States. This is the cleanest burning fuel, and it's a fuel that will sell for about 50% of gasoline. So it's going to have a radical impact on the way that politicians look at our industry, on the way the media perceives our industry, and I think if we're successful, on the way that the consumer looks at energy producers. Instead of the villain, we're going to be perceived, if we do this correctly, as an answered prayer.
When was the land run?
For public education, creativity means A+ schools, where the arts become a part of every course.
Creativity really is the key to the future. We have to be able to imagine a better world in order to craft it, and creativity takes us there. What we have proven in Oklahoma, much to my joy, is that indeed what we thought was true. When you engage a whole school together to reform, using the arts significantly, test scores go up dramatically.
Sadler Elementary in Muskogee had the lowest test scores in the history of testing in Oklahoma schools. Today, Sadler tests in the top third of schools in the entire nation. Children find themselves through the arts and get that boost of self-esteem and discipline it takes to achieve in the classroom and in life. In the words of the morning pep rallies that helped turn things around at Sadler, "I'm a shining star. There's nothing I can't do. I value learning through the arts. I realize the first steps to success must truly be my own. I will let nothing hold me back. I will succeed." Creativity has always been a part of the arts, and Jared Tate, a Chickasaw composer, has opened innovative new doors for other Native Americans by being the first Native American to have his works recorded by the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra.
That's what I do as a classical Indian musician. I work with Indian tunes, rhythms, and stories, ideas, and feelings. And I use European tools and the European way of fine art to express that as American Indian, and in particular a Chickasaw Indian. This is one of the perfect opportunities to break every possible stereotype that there is, and to literally show the world that we are world players as a tribe, as a Chickasaw tribe, and then I want that to fan out to Indian country abroad. I want that feeling to benefit all Indians.
Creativity in our culture has many faces too, like the creative new use of a historic building in the Route 66 Interpretive Center in Chandler.
The old armory restorers wanted to restore the armory, and Hans Butzer had the concept of a modern museum covering the history of the Mother Road with all videos. Each individual can learn in a lot of different ways the history of Route 66. There are so many people from all over the world, as well as in the United States, that travel the route from end to end. They are always looking for new and innovative places to see. I strive for something that has never been done here before, and when I get ideas, and some people will say, "Oh, but you can't do that," and I just don't listen. I try to make a way to work it out so that we can do something different every time.
Then there's the city of Hobart in southwestern Oklahoma. Back in 2000, people thought the town was dying. Today, civic leaders in Hobart tour the state, helping other cities create new futures for themselves. How did this happen? Through creative thinking, innovative leadership, and partnerships.
This has been a total turnaround. I couldn't explain to you the difference when I got here in 2000 and the difference now. The pride, citizens, they're just really excited about what's going on.
And so we put together visioning sessions with the Department of Commerce's help. And then we took that and we worked it into a long-range strategic plan, which we still use today and we update every year.
City leaders also formed a new partnership with the Main Street program to rebuild streets. Store owners received city matching grants to improve the frontage of their businesses. The Kiowa County Mosaic Map, the largest tile map in the country, was built in Hobart's Town Square. It encourages visitors to stop by historical sites in the county and teach children about their local history.
Here's our state seal, as you can tell. beautiful seal of Oklahoma. And whoa, right here is Lake Lugert. How many of you have been to Lake Lugert? About all of you have. What have you done there?
Swim, rode on the boats, catch fish.
Catch fish, okay.
The entire county came together for its dedication. Now, Hobart has another new partnership, building General Tommy Franks Leadership Institute and Museum, which will bring $15 million in investments into the city.
Our success every day right now only depends on how hard we work that day and what kind of a vision we have.
We're living in the moment, and if we make the most of that moment, then the future hopefully will be great, and will be that image in our mind that we see.
We are Creative Oklahoma!
A city creating a new tomorrow for itself through imagination and innovative thinking. That's what Oklahoma creativity is all about. The Creativity Project is partnering with the City of Hobart to help secure funds for the Franks Leadership Institute. And the project will support programs that promote creativity in commerce, culture, and education throughout all of Oklahoma. The project is also raising funds for grants and matching grants to finance a wide array of new creative enterprises to benefit the greater good of all Oklahomans. And through our website, we're trying to bring together all creative Oklahomans to network and collaborate and innovate. So together, we can create an exciting new future for ourselves and our children. A future we create day by day.
Every day, we ought to be waking up thinking, aren't we lucky to have the opportunity to add value today, to be better today than we were yesterday? And that, to me, is, I think, the essence of creativity, is never being willing to accept the fact that you have gotten as good as you're going to be.
If we are able to appeal to children, who I think are very creative, to not lose their creativity as they grow older, I think we'll do wonders for us, for our children.
I want to be a mathematician. I want to be a scientist of the outer space. I want to be an author when I grow up because I really, really, really like to write. Oklahoma! O-K-L-A-H-O-M-A! Oklahoma!
Imagine vast farms of turbines spread across this state where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Is this a creative response to the rising cost of oil driving up the price of electricity in Oklahoma? Only the future will tell, but it is innovative thinking.